the Miami Marlins. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. John Shelby and Chris Singleton on the call. So the Atlanta Braves with lofty expectations this season, and why not? They're the defending World Series champs. Siggy, it's become so hard in today's game to go back-to-back as champions. Why do you think that is?
Look, I think it's because of the competition level and the parity that we're seeing in baseball. But yeah, you're right. It is very rare. The Yankees won 3 years in a row from 1998 to 2000, but over the next 20 seasons, nobody else was able to repeat. I think there's less of an imbalance at the top, and teams can compete by combining good internal development with smart, well-timed moves to bring in help from the outside. And once you hit the postseason, anything's possible.
And now, opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Back here in Miami, and today's starting pitcher, Kiara Williams. And she's coming off a big year, Siggy.
Yeah, and a huge key was health. I mean, to be able to take the ball as often as she did, have over 20 wins, you go into the offseason having gone to another level. And I think what happens is you come back the next year and you expect to pick up exactly where you left off.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Kyle Isbell. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And there's a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Took that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, a reverse curveball, I guess. And clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see. And that was a great one right there.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Just missed.
Well, we love talking about the impact of two-way players on the game of baseball, and we're seeing it again today. But I think it's important to remember the pressure they have to perform at high levels.
And the 1-0. That one fouled off.
It's not enough for a player to be an average pitcher and hitter. They're expected to be great in both roles, so being just good enough won't cut it. That's one of the many challenges two-way players face.
Yeah. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
She had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Xavier Edwards in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and the inning is over. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Bottom of the second. To the batter now, Rhys Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins. was all left open. Me and Cinnamon on 98 coasting. Blow the gas out, trying to lay hoping. Now we got too much flavor. How they gon' never outplay us? Before you talk cow, better notice my blazer. But take off, now I ain't giving no favors. Ready for the ride, I'm just filling my tank up. When Mike on road, it's another celebration. Ready for any and every.
Williams back to work. Hoskins measures 6 feet 4 inches, 240 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
She made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some players are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch just misses. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, she demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Out to short, Neto. In plenty of time to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
DJ Stewart.
Now it's DJ Stewart. Fought off foul. And that is out of play. No score here in the second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Marlins set down in order. Nothing doing here this half. We played 2 full. No score. Back here in Lone Depot Park. Digging in, Kiara Williams.
She's got pop, which is a little sneaky because she's so comfortable with taking her base hits to the opposite field. But she can jump you if you make a mistake.
Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but she was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
So the lineup flips over. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Top of the third, no score. There goes the runner. In the dirt, blocked. And there's no throw. She's in there at second with a stolen base. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. And one away in the top of the third.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat.
Zach Neto next up for the Braves. To third, Rojas. Handles, throws to first, but it's 1-0 as the run scores.
So important to really lock in on an at bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Jeff McNeil batting with one down takes a strike.
The count.
That's the third. Riley fires to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting nuts, the third baseman, Rojas.
Here's Josh Rojas. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. He was late there. Strike one.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
And foul ball. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Oh, Boog, one of the things.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the fourth, and here is Kyle Isbell.
Look, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Now a drag bunt, third base side, and it goes just foul. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him swinging.
Now batting, the designated.
Next is the designated hitter, Mauricio Dubon. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
One down, base is empty. On the ground to third, Riley. Fires across the diamond. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop,
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a ground ball. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the Braves 1 and the Marlins nothing. 2 outs, base is empty.
designated hitter, Kiara
Williams in her 3rd season, just 21 years old. Can't forget to mention she's a former MVP. Line drive. Makes a nice running catch. Bottom of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Rhys Hoskins. Williams back to work. There's a swing and a miss.
She's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if she's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Swings through that one.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
Aces Sanchez.
At the plate, Jesus Sanchez. Grounded out his first time up. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, she's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the players that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Stewart stands in now and watches strike one.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. She's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning.
All she's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Well, we go bottom 6, and here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Outside low, and that is ball 1. And strike 1 to the catcher.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what she does.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
And a swing and a miss. And that K brings her into double digits for the game.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect her to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, she's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Jeff McNeil stands in.
At the ball.
And that one missing low.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In there at the knees. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
The third baseman, number
Josh Rojas, the next up for the Marlins. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on here on opening day. And another ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No play, that's an infield single.
And just like that, the perfect game bid is no more. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Isbell now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
No ball, 2 strikes.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Struck him out looking. Another inning in the books, but the perfect game couldn't survive it. It's the Braves 1 and the Marlins 0.
It's a new sheriff in town. Everybody get up, get down and
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for Miami, Mauricio Dubon.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
No ball, 2 strikes. That's a ball.
Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Back to the mound. She's got it. Throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Hoskins at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
She's been going after these hitters consistently, and as a result, she's been able to keep her pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
She's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That one is absolutely belted. Harris going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Braves 1 and the Marlins 0. On the mound now, Calvin Fauché.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Calvin Fauché. Moving off to the plate, the designated hitter, Kiara Williams.
Swung on, belted.
Come on, ball, get out of here. Get out of here.
That's back. See you later. A laser to left. It's 2-0. She only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Williams back to work. And that's in there at the knees. Williams into her 8th inning of work, Singy. She's been good.
She's the type of pitcher that gets better as she gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to her, you get to her early. If they didn't do that today, we'll see what happens as this finishes.
And a swing and a miss. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for her in the game.
Got a pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes, but just couldn't get a piece. Tell you what, that screwball is so unique and it's so rarely seen. I think it can be tough for any hitter just to get a piece of it, no matter where it's placed. As a hitter, you're just not used to seeing a pitch moving that way and getting on the same plane as it comes into the hitting zone.
Now here is DJ Stewart. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Pitch count in great shape. It seems she might have a chance to finish it. Got him looking. And she adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting herself in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what she's working with, and that really allows a pitcher to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And she strikes out the side for the 4th time today. Totally dominant on the mound as she's through 8 without surrendering a run. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins nothing. So bottom of the 9th. And now for the Marlins, Jeff McNeil. Swing and a foul straight back. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. She's 2 outs away. Down the third baseman, Josh Rojas. Ground ball up the middle. On to France. And a couple of quick outs.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
Marlins down to their final out. And now it's Kyle Isbell. On the ground, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Braves claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know she's going to stew a little bit over that 1 hit that she gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, if she'd have made just 1 better pitch, perhaps she'd have a no-hitter.